Nobody asks this. We reconstruct everything about ancient life, their tools, their rituals, their migration patterns, but somehow skip the obvious one. What did they actually do about dirt? The answer is more sophisticated than you'd expect. First, understand that their dirt was different from ours. No synthetic fabrics, no urban pollution. They dealt with dust, animal fat, blood, and plant residue. Different problem, different solutions. And here's something most people don't know. Human skin is largely self-cleaning. It produces natural oils that act as an antimicrobial barrier. It constantly sheds dead cells, taking surface contaminants with it. Ancient people weren't just deteriorating, they reached a different equilibrium. But they didn't leave it at that. They got clever. Oil was their main cleaning technology. Since oil dissolves oil, they'd apply fat or plant oil to their skin and scrape it off, taking trapped dirt with it. Greek athletes did this with olive oil, and a curved metal tool called a strigil. Arctic peoples used marine mammal fat. The specific oil varied, but the chemistry is sound. For hair, they used plants naturally rich in saponins, soapwort, yucca root, shikakai. They lather with water and lift grease. Some of these are still in high-end shampoos today. For teeth, they had the chew stick, a twig from the Salvadora persica tree, frayed into a brush. It contains natural antibacterial compounds, silica as an abrasive, and sodium bicarbonate. The WHO has formally recognized it as genuinely effective, not a historical curiosity, an actual tool that works. And soap? Older than most people think. Mesopotamians were making it 4,500 years ago from animal fat and wood ash, real saponification chemistry. Romans had commercial soap factories. One was preserved in Pompeii. The social dimension is just as fascinating. Roman bathhouses weren't really about getting clean. They were libraries, gardens, conversation halls, places where cleanliness happened alongside community. The hammam across the Islamic world turned bathing into architecture, ritual, pleasure. Ancient sanitation infrastructure was similarly serious. The Indus Valley Civilization, 4,500 years ago, individual toilets connected to covered brick sewers beneath city streets. So no, ancient people were not passively filthy, waiting for modernity to rescue them. They scraped, lathered, scrubbed, and engineered. Their solutions were different from ours, often cruder, but built on real observations, real chemistry, and a real understanding. A body left completely unattended creates problems. The gap between ancient hygiene and modern hygiene isn't the gap between nothing and something. It's the gap between one set of solutions and a better set to the exact same problem humans have always had. You have a body. It gets dirty. You figure something out.